All right, hello and good morning, everyone. We are late to streaming because it's not streaming if something doesn't break, and my microphone decided to break, so hopefully you can hear me. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me or not because things simply are not working for me, so hopefully it's working. But again, I don't know. I simply don't know if you can hear me or not. We're going to work on this. Let's see. It says you can hear me, but it pops up like you can't. So let's go to over here and see what happens when I view my channel. We go live. Okay, it says you can hear me, so I guess we're gonna go with that. Good morning, KFC. Can you hear me? Because all of my stuff broke again this morning as always, so my microphone is being a huge pain, and that's frustrating. Okay, how does it sound? Does it sound okay? I'm so frustrated that just everything always breaks. I don't know what broke this time, but it is just not allowing me at all to do my microphone like it's supposed to. So it's just been a frustrating morning already. I have to tell you that. It's one of those mornings I had bad dreams all night about getting laid off. Apparently, even though it's been like 3 years since I was laid off, apparently the fear of being laid off is still haunting my dreams. My microphone's broke. I didn't want to shave, KFC. I didn't want to. I was trying to shave my beard. I was just trying to trim it down a little bit because it was a little uneven. So I said, you know what? Well, let's just trim it down a little bit. And I went and shaved too much off. I was like, well, it's ruined. So now we have to start over again. So it's like seeing my dad shaved. You are not the only person to react such a way. So it was not something I wanted to do, but I accidentally chose the wrong clippers and messed it up. So just all sorts of bad luck lately, you know? I can't fix the bad luck lately, apparently. So let's see, is it, and now it's not playing any sound from my game, so why is everything broken? I just don't get why everything is breaking this morning. I don't know what I did. Okay. Tell it to, no. Can't hear that. Let's check my audio options here. No, everything is on. So frustrated with this. So frustrated that everything decided to just up and break for no good reason. Okay, turned on audio capture. There we go. Okay, that should be playing some sounds now. I don't know if you can hear the game. We'll see if that fixes it. If you want to be a streamer, inevitably everything will break, and that is where I'm at right now. My audio broke, my gameplay broke, my OBS recording broke, and it's one of those mornings.
We have reports of hooded heathen crawling about. Mr. Prince.
My stealth is broken, so we're just gonna have to slowly take everyone down. We are not a very sneaky pirate, but we are a very stabby pirate, so I guess that works. We'll take that. Take that. And off we go. This week is my birthday. Gonna go try some Indian food. There is an Indian restaurant that I've been wanting to go to for a while, so we're gonna go try that for my birthday. Very, very excited for that. Very excited to get to try some Indian food. Hopefully it's super spicy.
His Majesty's finest everywhere.
Definitely necessary. I'm also maybe on Sunday gonna go out to the swamp and do some airsofting. I did some airsoft photography, and now I want to play. So I'm gonna take a break from the photography for a little bit to go play the game because I really, really want to play again. I think this is how you know you get old. When you get to a certain point of old, you don't even know how old you're turning anymore because you've lost count. I'm pretty sure I am turning 35, which makes me feel incredibly old. Thus it is time for the ye old midlife crisis. It also explains why I'm super into bird watching, you know? You turn 35 and you get into like trains or muscle cars or birds, and I chose birds, so definitely feel old. Oh, there's a guy up there trying to snipe me. Do you have some treasures up there? Did I miss something? Let's go take a look really quick. Oh, won't let me climb up there. There we go. Nope, no treasures up there. Later this week, also, for my birthday, a game is coming out that is a hack and slash Scottish simulator, which is a very, very weird set of words. So I'm kind of excited to try that. I think it's called Real Steel. I think that's going to be coming out, so that's going to be one of the games on my list to try. Palworld 1.0, of course, came out. Loving that. Got some video footage that I'm working on to make something. I wanted to make a video yesterday, but my mic wasn't working, so apparently I need a new microphone, or I need to spend some time figuring out why my microphone broke, so that's going to be a whole frustrating ordeal. I have no idea where I don't even know if I'm doing anything right. Like, I don't have any sound on because my sound's broken. Don't know if my mic's recording. And we're just walking around in this forest stabbing British people because I think the story demands it, but I'm not 100% sure. I think we're doing this right. I guess that guy can live. We don't need to stab that guy. Boop. Alright, we got that guy. That guy. Problem solved. Hello everyone, welcome in. If there's any audio problems, please tell me. My microphone decided to break all this morning, and I'm still working on getting things fixed. So I think I don't have my regular effects playing, which is, I mean, not a huge deal. It probably just doesn't sound as good, so I am still working on fixing that. So, but yes, turning 35 this week. I have never felt older. For some reason, I've been losing weight, and it's been great, and now my weight's going up also. So it's just been bad. A bad week overall. Bad dreams, bad week, weight gain. I don't know what's going on. So this week we're going to try fasting also to try and lose some of that weight. I don't know why everything is going wrong that can go wrong, but it is certainly trying.
Dead and buried. After he tried to kill me.
Welcome in, everyone. Good morning. Happy Monday.
But it was you who carried out his final betrayal. Why?
Money was my only aim.
Should I find comfort in that? You murdered our brothers and sisters in Havana.
I wonder if maybe if I just like reinstall everything. I think maybe if I just like uninstall Wavelink, uninstall Elgato, uninstall OBS, and fresh install everything, hopefully that will fix the problem.
The man they called the Sage.
Aye,
Would you really
If that doesn't work,
destroy it again?
I reckon so.
I wonder if like my mic cable just went bad, like a new mic cable might might fix it. I don't know. Can microphone cables go bad? I assume it's a cable like anything else, so I assume that it can go bad. But like, it's one of those things that you don't think about. Like, how does it break, right? Like, what determines that a cable just randomly stops working? Like with phone chargers, I understand you're like constantly plugging them and pulling them out, plugging them and pulling them out, and when you're doing that, like you're slowly pulling at the wires, and eventually something will break. But like, I don't touch this cable, so why would it randomly just break? I don't know.
I'd love to hear it.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. This is the world's only certainty.
Everything is permitted.
But if it's not one thing, it's another, right? It's as I have said now for
You parrot the words.
probably 4 years of streaming. It's not streaming if something doesn't break every day. So,
Followed you as a friend.
and for some reason
I saved your skin bringing you here, man.
my clock is gone off of my computer too. Like I can't see what time it is. So
Cheers for that.
Aye. Cheers. Step lightly.
the audio and everything sounds the same too. Interesting. I also see that they just advised a heat advisory, so
I lined
wonderful.
up well, kid.
More or less. You'll have to find
That is one of the upsides and downsides. You know how like everyone with brown hair wishes that they had blonde hair, and everyone who has curly hair wishes they had straight hair, and all those sort of things. Another one that I think exists out there is like the birthday things. Like everyone who has a summer birthday wishes they had a winter birthday, and everyone who has a winter birthday wishes they had a summer birthday. You know, because like having a summer birthday means it's always nice outside. Like it's always sunny. That's cool, but it also means that it's always 100 degrees on my birthday, so not a lot of people want to go out and do things when it's 100 degrees on my birthday. So, like, if it was set in the winter, it'd be easier to go out and do certain things because it wouldn't be 100 degrees. So I wonder if people have, like, birthday envy in that way, you know? Do I just jump across? I don't feel like I just jump across here. I feel like that's wrong. Yes, that was definitely wrong. I guess I could have rolled. You don't take fall damage if you roll, but I think I did that wrong.
You won't be blind and backwards into this mess, kid. Who the hell was that jester back there?
Atabai, an assassin. And my mentor.
So yeah, I don't know quite why. Maybe some airsoft for my birthday. I don't know. Who knows?
But it does not command us to act or
I know I'm working because I didn't take it off because I forgot it was coming up, and that's another. That is another surefire sign you're getting old, right? You take your birthday off from work because you want to do something, and then eventually you get old enough where it's like, oh yeah, I forgot my birthday's coming up, so I forgot to request it off from work because
Think
it's
what I
just
like?
another day.
Please,
You parrot the words, but you do not understand them.
don't get haughty with me, kid. I followed you as a friend, and you tricked me.
I saved your skin bringing you here, man. These men wanted you dead for what you did in Havana. I talked to you
Okay,
about it.
so
Aye.
the bridge breaks. You don't just jump. We learn that.
Step lightly.
I thought I could grab that vine. The answer is no, you can't grab the vine, so
Jesus.
maybe assassin vision will.
You'll have to
Do I just need to go back? Is that what I need to do? That's another pit. This shouldn't be hard to figure out, right? It should be obvious to me. Why is it not obvious to me? Oh wait, there we go. Apparently I just wasn't running up the right wall.
Easy, Kenway.
I was LARPing as a gaming journalist, which I saw some gaming journalists being incredibly harsh towards Moonlight Peaks, which we said we were going to play. That was the Stardew Valley clone that came out, so I really wanted to play that one, but it really has not gotten good reviews. So maybe I'll wait for a sale because I don't want to buy a game that I know is going to be bad. You know, I want to just throw money down a hole. I've already got enough hobbies like photography and airsoft for throwing money down a hole. Especially because I really want to get a ghillie suit, and that seems like that's going to be an endless pit of throwing money down a hole. Is making a ghillie suit. But it's so cool.
So it's you lot them Templars have been chasing then?
Until you came along and mucked things up, it was
Okay. Problem solved.
They have the upper hand
We're robbing the Mayans, apparently.
now. Something's different. Might be you can use the lever to move them drawings on the ground.
I was just about to say the same.
The pictures on the
Okay,
ground
so
the floor. Perhaps they're connected somehow.
rotate the red to the red. Okay, apparently holding it down was not the way to do it. I appreciate when ancient secret society is trying to hide things from me. Go ahead and color coordinate it for me, you know? Like I really appreciate that about these ancient Mayans who wanted to keep us out. They decided that no one would ever figure out that you put the red stone on the red painted thing. You know, that's very, very kind of them to do that for me.
Door's mechanism seems to be broke. Let's find another way around. Jump!
Also very kind of them to put, you know, pools in their death traps so that we can fall from any angle. I understand, like, it wouldn't be a good game if there was no way to solve the puzzle, right? You've got to have some way to solve the puzzle, but also, like, how do you create a puzzle that is interesting and engaging, but also isn't just completely obvious? And the only game that I've ever seen that does that really, really well is Superliminal. Dex recommended playing Superliminal, and that game had some amazing puzzles in it. But like even games like The Room that are built to be puzzle games, like it's so like the answer half the time is so obvious. Like The Legend of Zelda, I've been very harsh on The Legend of Zelda because their puzzles are always like, we just gave you bombs, and look, that doorway has a weird rocky figure around it. I wonder what you do. Or like, there's 2 lit torches and 1 unlit torch. This puzzle is hard. Like, I despise puzzles like that.
I only hope you could take the shock of it.
I can handle myself.
But also, if you're not making a puzzle game, why have puzzles in the first place, you know? It's like mandatory stealth sections in games that aren't stealth games. Why have it? Why does it exist there?
Is this it then? The grand prize you're meant to...
Alright, so once again we've got
They called the sage.
color coordinated things, but they...
With one more riddle to solve. The stones look the same as in the other room. Lend me a hand here, will you?
But they put them in the wrong color, so... Let's see. We need to lift. We need to lift this stone up. How do we lift a stone up? Maybe if we go over here, that will lift. There we go. Yep. Lift the red stone up. Certainly the hardest puzzle of all time. No one will ever solve the mystery of the 3 colors. It's simply not possible. What's that Ralph Wiggins quote? Me fail English? That's impossible. Are you not going to help me push this anymore? You just decide to give up the puzzle halfway through? Now we go put the blue over here.
I reckon this puzzle works like the last few.
Riveting. I did sign up. Emmy sent me a game last night, a TikTok for a game that I was super interested in. I keep calling it Amiibo, but I'm pretty sure it's like Animo, and it's like someone said it's like Tears of the Kingdom mixed with Pokemon, and people are really hyped for it. It's got like 1 million pre-registrations, so Dex is here. Good morning, Dex. I ordered my candle making kit, but forgot to get vanilla essential oil. Well, that's no good. Vanilla is literally essential, right? Like it's in the name. Which actually, did you know? Here's your fun fact. Did you know that some people don't understand that essential, like an essential oil, is because it's the essence of, and they think that it actually means like, oh, well, it's an essential oil. You need it. It's like your daily vitamin, right? It is essential for you. There's some people who don't understand that when you say essential oil, that it is the essence of and not the actual
They drew some of his blood into this
necessary. Fascinating.
Like this one.
I'm entering my boho chic era. White girl, dreadlocks, patchouli, and natural
I had
deodorant.
to ask him about the observatory too, but he escaped.
We're finished here.
Speaking of, if you have recommendations, the other day when it was 85 degrees out and I was doing photography, I was literally sweating through my plate carrier and smelled awful. And I don't want to be one of those kids who's like, oh, I smell bad, let me just spray Axe all over myself. So if you have recommendations for things that neutralize, like deodorants that neutralize but don't make you smell like Axe body spray. Apparently I need to pack something so I don't walk around smelling awful when I'm sweating in the heat playing the game all day long. So if you have any recommendations there, I will take it.
The maps you sold to the Templars have led them straight to us. And now the agents of two empires know exactly where we operate.
Leave this to me, Mentor.
They have taken Edward's crew as well. I wonder what their lives are worth to him.
I also have no problem with natural deodorant, but I've never actually like used it, so I don't know if it's as bad as people say that it doesn't actually work, but like
This. You'll attract no attention and take fewer lives.
maybe it's just because I don't have experience with it. Also, Dex, how do I sound today? KSC says I sound the same. My microphone was broken, and that is why it took me so long to start streaming today, is because my mic was broken and I had to redo a bunch of things, and it's using a different source for my mic, so it should in theory sound different. And I don't know why it doesn't. I don't know why it broke. I don't know why it doesn't sound different. But if your brutal honesty has anything for today, I will listen to the brutal honesty. Same with like the game audio. Is the game audio loud or am I loud?
Many thanks, but no forgiveness.
Can you even hear the game audio? Like I said, it all broke this morning because I just have awful luck, apparently. Stab that guy. Good night. And that guy. Alright, game audio is a little loud. I'm a little quiet. Okay, we're gonna bring you up. And then we'll put that there. Okay. I don't think the limiter is working. I think that's why I'm a little loud, is because I just changed it and it did nothing. So I don't think... Tell me if those tweaks did anything, but I don't think any of those actually did anything, because I think all of my stuff is broken. Other way around? Did it change anything? Like, did my audio levels change? I don't know. I'm gonna have to tear it all down again after I'm done streaming today and redo it all again. It's weird how technology can just stop working like that, right? It's weird that it just decides, because I changed nothing. I touched nothing, I changed nothing, I moved nothing, and it just decided, you know what? I'm not working anymore. Cash me outside, how about that? And then it just decided it was done. Goodbye. Yeet. I was looking at yesterday, and this is how I know I'm too deep into airsofting. I was looking at a laser engraver because I want to be able to laser engrave my replicas and my magazines. And my thought was, well, it might be $2,000 for a laser engraver, but if I buy a portable laser engraver, then realistically I can laser engrave things for other people, right? If I charge a modest amount, a couple $100 here and there, then I could totally make my money back on that, right? So like it's a business investment if I get a laser engraver, and I'm pretty sure that is something you would yell at me for. I'm pretty sure you will not allow me to get a laser engraver without yelling at me for spending money frivolously that was supposed to go towards Italy. I think I accidentally just killed one of the people that I was supposed to rescue, so I think I failed this mission, or this mission's probably broke now. Emmy needs to start a GoFundMe because obviously you don't want to go. But think about it. If I buy a laser engraver, I can engrave so many things. Like eventually I would make money, and that would help me to get to Italy, right? Like it's like investing in Pokemon cards. It's an investment. It would totally pay off. If I charged everyone $10 to engrave their stuff, like eventually I'd start making money. But you gotta spend money to make money, Dex. You know this. Boop. Ooh. Just broke that guy's back. Just kind of baned him. Alright, you're free. Dude, you're free. Do something. Thank you. The real crux of it is I need to make some more money. I need a side job is what I need. I need to find a temp job that will let me work part-time, like on Saturdays, you know? If I could find a job that would let me work like 4 hours on Saturday and Sunday and earn a couple $100 extra here and there, that would really help me. The thing is, I already do this job. I already do my regular job. Like, I don't need a fourth job on top of it all. I guess I could charge for my photography. If I started actually charging for photography, that would probably also help me to save some money if I actually charged for my work. Gonna splurge to finally get Luma bricks, but settled on candles. Sounds way more fun.
Many thanks, brother.
I agree. I too have wanted to make candles, so I agree this sounds like fun. The problem is, here's the exact problem that's going to happen with candles, Dex, and this is partial experience speaking, is you're going to make some candles, you're going to love making the candles, you're going to fall in love with the process, and then you're going to make more candles, and you're going to fall in love with the process, and you're going to make more candles, and then all of a sudden you're going to have 100 candles, and you're going to start giving them out, and you'll give the candles to your mom, and your brothers, and your coworkers, and everyone will be like, wow, I really love these candles. You should do this for a living. You should sell these. And then you'll start making candles to sell, and you'll go to craft fairs, and you'll go to farmers markets, and you'll go to anime conventions and try and sell candles, and there will be a million other people there selling candles and senseis, and all the fun will be sucked out of it because it'll turn into a full-time job of frustration.
Sorry, mate.
So,
Wish it were otherwise.
just warning you, that is your future.
Deserve scorn, Edward. Prancing about like one of us, bringing shame to our cause.
What is that? Your cause?
To be blunt, we kill people. Templars and their associates.
I know it. I know it sounds terrible. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's what's gonna happen.
You see, it's about power, really. About
That's what
law,
happens to everyone who gets a hobby.
liberty.
It starts out as a hobby. Then you're like, huh, I could make money with this, and then it turns into a job, and then it sucks all the fun out of it.
I know you ain't exactly impressed by our creed. So would the sight of money make you more friendly to our ways?
As ever?
Then work these contracts around the West
Okay,
Indies
we'll
for
take
us.
some money.
We'll pay you. As simple as that. Now follow on.
All right, thank you. Access pigeon coops. Okay.
How long have you been one of these assassins, eh?
Couple years now. I met Atabai in Spanish.
More people should definitely go into their hobbies that exact way, Dex, because
Is all this his idea? His clan?
No,
like I
sir.
said, when you go into a hobby and turn it into a job, it sucks all the fun out of it. And that's exactly why I don't charge for my photography for airsofting. Like, I enjoy going to the airsoft tournaments, I enjoy taking photos, I enjoy getting, all the stuff in the moment, but I know the second I start like charging for it, and there's like performance expectations, and there's rules you have to follow, and all these other things, as all of a sudden it just becomes yet another job, right? And that's where it becomes
Life and liberty.
not fun.
Sounds a bit like Nassau, no?
Close.
Not everything needs to turn into work. The one that sounds the worst, honestly, though, is people who get into like knitting and crocheting. Like, there's so many people who like crochet these really cool like stuffed animals, and they crochet really great pieces of work. It is high quality work they are crocheting. The problem is no one wants to pay a fair wage for handmade crochet, right? Like, if you're paying someone, even if you were paying them minimum wage for every hour they put into a piece, you're talking hundreds of dollars for like a stuffed animal, right? Because it just takes so much
Couple dozen more
to crochet and knit. So
respect for a start. From the men and women
you end
who
up
put
selling
the
your
time to
crochet piece for $30 because that's what people say that it's actually worth, and then you realize I spent 15 hours crocheting that stuffed animal for $30. Like, I'm paying myself $1 an hour, if that. It's just not worth
Find
it.
every last one of those, it'd be worth your while.
So you sailing back to Nassau?
When I have another contract there, right? This is my home for now.
Enough of these bravos. A quick kip of the old Avery would set me straight.
Okay. Let's go. We unlocked a poison dart gun. Let's go climb an ancient Mayan statue here. Get the viewpoint, and then we'll go do something else. Back to sailing. At the last craft show, I saw Crocheted Shiny Psyduck, and I thought about stealing him because he said he wasn't for sale. I'm glad you only thought about it and didn't actually do it. I'm glad you exerted the self-control. Alright, viewpoint synchronized. There's a bunch of forts we need to attack. What do we got over here? We got monkey, we got keys, we got chests, files, Mayan stones, crocodiles. Oh, right. Well, meet Lucy at the tavern. Cat distribution system. A lot of quests. Let's go back there. There's a couple things I want over there. So I already have several plush Psyducks. I don't need more. I don't know about that. Have you ever seen those photos of people who are truly like obsessed, where they're like, hey, check out my collection of anime, and it's just like 10,000 figures. Like someone was showing off their collection of I can't remember what the kid's name from Haikyuu is, the main orange-haired character, and they had, no joke, at least 45 plushies of that dude. So like, there apparently there is no limit. So just saying, if you wanted more, you could probably get more. It's very hard to say you have too much.
Captain Kenway, Captain, a moment. You have a moment.
All right, what do you got here? Yes, unlock all upgrades. We want that. All right, Harbor Master.
Have you business to contract with me?
Let's sell some garbage we don't need. We've been pirating a lot, so we probably got a lot of rum and spice. Let's see, 30. Yeah, 193 sugar. We'll sell all that. 194 rum barrels. We'll sell all of that. We have 1 spice. Alright. That gives us enough money. Let's buy some upgrades. We need blueprints for heavy shot. We can find that eventually. Let's upgrade our mortar. We like the mortar. The mortar is really good for blowing up the things that we need to take on. We've almost got enough to go hunt the legendary pirate ships, so couple thousand more. We need to go hunt some more ships.
Well concluded.
Alright, who's got a quest over here? Someone had a quest for me. We need some money. There we go. Okay. What kind of quest do you know?
Shot him with his own gold pistols. Can you believe that? I don't understand what my mother ever saw in him.
What happened to your mother?
Dead since I was young. Poisoned. Granddad had a lot of enemies. They couldn't get to him, so they got her. She always wore a gold locket with the likeness of me in it. It was gone when they found her. Whoever killed her took it. It was a paltry trinket and had no value. They didn't even leave me that.
That's cold. Even for a pirate.
I'll tell you what. This
All right.
woman's given me a fist.
That I can...
We're gonna go siege a plantain or something. Plantation, not a plantain. All these follow missions. This my major complaint about the game is how much they abused this. Why did we need so many slow follow missions where we're just slowly following behind this lady? Like, why did we need this? Why was this necessary?
Lucy! Come trick with us! Next time, I'm with...
Why not just make this a cutscene? What good did adding this to the game do?
I hear you're a climber.
What are you getting at?
A small wager. A race to the villa.
So long as you're not adverse to being embarrassed. Hey! You're faster than you look!
Oh, keep your sideways insults. You're slower than you look. You're going to lose this one.
I don't know where I'm going.
Almost there!
Is this where we're racing to? I don't think this is where we're racing to. I think I lost her.
When the lady was here, a cat would visit and have a saucer of milk. Since her
I
passing,
think we failed the mission.
This still doesn't quite feel like home.
Alright, we can upgrade. That's not what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be racing someone and... she, like, disappeared. She said she would race me, and then she just, like... Ah, there we go.
A fair win. Though I took too much rum.
That's what it was. The rum.
Way to give me good directions, game.
Review. A just prize.
This whole place reminds me of... Granddad owned a lot of stuff in his day. These he prized above all else. Is it not strange that the things he treasured most were what killed him?
I didn't peg you as sentimental.
You can't deny the devilish symmetry. My father killed Granddad. I killed him.
I just realized my sound for the game isn't playing either, so...
Here. You earned them.
I won't.
Did you see the photo of Andrew Tate getting arrested? I did. Everyone was very, very, very mean to him about his shoes. Apparently his shoes were very, very ugly, according to the internet. What I can't figure out is what he was doing in Florida in the first place. Like,
You'll never find better.
wasn't the whole reason he was hiding in Romania was because he didn't want to get arrested? Like, what was he doing in Florida in the first place, you know? But everyone says that basically he's going to get extradited to the UK and actually face justice. So I'm not too upset that he was caught, because I think that is a good thing. So
Captain, I received word. The barrister who forged my father's will has been seen at Havana.
That's worth looking into.
I mean, that is true. That is definitely true. Call me
Shanty!
stupidly hopeful, but my hope is that if he goes to jail and is no longer making podcasts or content, maybe it will help reduce the amount of incel problems we have in the world. Like, just one less voice, but the problem is that someone will replace him, right? Like, as soon as he stops making content, that will create a swell, right? And everyone will be like, whoa, look, we have a chance now. He's not making content anymore, so someone else needs to come in and fill that void, right? And so there's no escaping it. It'll just create a black hole vacuum, and someone else will come in and say, it's my turn to make super incel content.
Give everything she's got.
But it's nice to dream, you know? I think we already hunted that shark. We don't need that shark. We need rum and spices and sugar. Where are the ships for me to hunt? Legendary ship. We don't need that. Purge the corrupted entity. I can steal from the warehouse. Alright, let's go over there. Let's go. I've never done a purge quest. Let's see what the purge quest gives us. And let's get that warehouse. That'll give us some money, so... It would not surprise me if Trump tries to pardon him or in some way give him leniency. But my understanding from the articles I've read, which... who knows if it's even true, because, you know, the news has no obligation to be true anymore. My understanding is that the UK wants him extradited, and that this was a joint effort between all the groups. So extradition can't be stopped, is my understanding, but who knows? I brought my lunch, but I kind of want to get Burger King instead. That is... You might be the first person to ever say those words. I don't think anyone in the history of ever has just casually craved Burger King. Although I will say it's very nice. Burger King does offer, you know, the impossible options, so they are very nice for offering a good vegetarian option to people, so I do appreciate that about them. Alright, who's got a key for me? Who's got... I don't see any keys. I see an alligator. Maybe we should go feed the alligator. Let's see what happens when we feed the alligator. Get him, alligator. Well, apparently not. Apparently you can put the alligator to sleep and then assassinate it? That seems...
Good.
That seems cruel.
That's the warehouse key.
I do want to try White Castle because we don't have any White Castles in my state, and I've heard so much about White Castle from, of course, Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, right? But all we have are like the little garbage like sliders you buy at the grocery store that are already frozen. So I do want to try like a real White Castle, right? What does real White Castle when it's actually like freshly made taste like? Is it better when it's actually made fresh and right? I have to assume that it's better, right? That's 1. That's 2. And 3. All your warehouse are belong to us. I mean, yeah, you're probably right. It can't be too much different than fast food. Alright. Let's see what's in the warehouse today. We've got... map, some wine, and a couple dollars. Not very great. Okay. So let's check out this. This is why we came here, was to purge the corrupted entity. A good pickle is hard to find at most restaurants, right? Either they're too crunchy, they're not crunchy enough, they're too soft. Like it is... Oh, that must be the corrupted entity over there. Alright. This guy is dinging the bell. Okay. He's a little tougher than I thought. Okay, shoot that guy. A lot of dudes here, holy cow. Okay. Entity is purged. That gives us 700 data fragments. I don't know what that does for us, but we collected them, so... The way I order them is special, so they're made fresh. Is that like the no salt hack? I know for a fact if you go to McDonald's and order things with no salt, they will hate you forever, because then they do have to make it fresh. And then like, I couldn't imagine anything more frustrating than be like, hey, I need you to make the fries and the burgers with no salt, so you have to make them fresh because it's a TikTok hack I saw. And then at the same time you say, okay, now that you've made those no salt, can you please give me some salt packets so I can salt this? Like, I cannot imagine anything that is probably more frustrating than that. Like, I gotta imagine that just like, when people say that every server should be allowed to fist fight one customer per shift, I'm fairly certain that when people say that, that is exactly what they mean. If someone comes in and says, hey, can I get fries and burgers with no salt, and then can you give me extra salt packets so I can salt it myself? Like, I'm fairly certain that is why people say they should be allowed to fist fight one customer per shift, is when people do those special orders. The other one that makes no sense to me is the hack. You go to like excuse me. Go to Dunkin' Donuts or like Starbucks or whatever, and you order like, give me a latte with 30 pumps of sugar and 30 pumps of vanilla and 30 pumps of chocolate, and it makes this undrinkable mixture. And like, but see, they make you they use this as a coffee creamer, so you dump a little bit of this into your coffee every morning, and now you've got a handmade custom coffee creamer. Like, okay, but like most places charge extra for that, right? So you're paying like $20 for a custom coffee creamer. We can just go to the store and buy a vanilla, I don't know, French vanilla flavored coffee creamer for $5. Like, I don't understand this. I'm making a gourmet custom coffee creamer coffee out of my stuff. I don't get it.
Give us a song, lads.
Just order them cooked to order. A bunch of people telling them no salt leads to them not salting at all, ruining the experience of customers. Oh, I agree that the hacks are dumb. Any hack that you get from the internet is either A, going to be absolutely dumb, or it's immediately going to be ruined by people, right? Like the most famous example of that is like if you wear an inappropriate shirt to Disney, then they will give you a free shirt to keep a family-friendly environment. Okay, cool. And then everyone started doing it, and Disney didn't want to give out free shirts anymore, so they just started turning people away, saying, hey, you're inappropriately dressed, so go away. Like, what was a cool and magical thing got ruined because
How the air stings the nostrils.
that's what people do, right?
Spanish store their munitions at Troy Tortuga.
And maybe it's time we relieved them of their stores.
That one I at least understand to a degree, because the shirts at Disney are expensive, because anything at Disney is going to be overpriced, right? Because that's you can't spell Disney without massively overpriced. Another hack that I thought was absolutely stupid was people were trying to convince other people that, hey, if you because gas prices are so expensive, most of the time if you have roadside assistance with like your insurance, they cover a certain number of free gas fill-ups every year. So what you do is park a block away from your house and call your roadside insurance and tell them that you ran out of gas, and they'll send a truck out, and that truck will fill you up with gas and is covered by your insurance, so you won't have to pay for it. And a bunch of people started doing that, and then they realized that they were getting a huge insurance bill because they were making a bunch of ridiculous claims with their insurance, and every time you make a claim with your insurance costs go up, right? So a bunch of people shot themselves in the foot with that one. I watched a video about Disney World prices. It was disgusting. Oh, without a doubt. Like, Emmy and I did Disneyland once, and the prices were extreme. Like, you're talking, if you're going to eat food in the park, you're talking at least $100 a day for food. It's fun once. You know, I don't know that I would go back. I much would rather, Emmy and I have talked about going to Halloween Horror Nights, so I think if we're ever going to go to a theme park again, it's going to be Halloween Horror Nights. Because Disney just keeps raising prices and raising prices and raising prices. And I don't see them stopping anytime soon, right? Like, I just don't... I don't see them finding a way to ever lower prices.
More sail! We need to punch!
Alright, we're going to storm this fort, and I think that's the last thing we're going to do today, and then I'm going to log out and I'm going to work on my computer and try and figure out why everything is broke. So I can't hear anything, I can't say anything, it's all frustrating, so... Alright, random dudes. We're fighting. We're thrashing your morale. Sorry about that. Little stabby stab. Solving the problems. Got him. I'm glad you're not a Disney guy, Dex, because I feel like the world would be broke if you were a Disney adult. You know, trying to imagine you as a Disney adult just doesn't compute with me. Like, it just, Dex as a Disney adult makes no sense. So it's one of those things, like, I'd feel like there's something wrong with the world if you were a Disney adult. You know, you just feel like something's wrong. You watch all those TV shows where people, like, make a wish or go back in time or something, and, like, something's wrong and I can't put my foot on it. That's, if you were a Disney adult, that's what I would be feeling. I was just feeling like something is wrong in the world and I don't know what. All right. Fort sieged. We got it. And the El Impoluto is up there for us to take eventually. We'll have to discover that. Okay, that's it for today. I gotta work on my computer now. I'm not gonna change to my regular prayer card because I think that is broken as well. So I am just gonna end the stream with just this normal screen here, because I think if I switch to my other screens, it's going to break a few things, because again, everything is just broken. So thank you for hanging out, Dex. I'm pretty sure you and KFC were the only people who joined me today, because everything has been broken and awful. So I will hopefully be streaming again on Wednesday with things unbroken, with things fixed. So I will let you know if that happens. I hope you have a good day at work, and I will see you on Wednesday as soon as I get this whole thing figured out. I guess let's just try changing scenes and see what breaks. I can't tell if the sound is sounding or not, so